Let's go to this video right here. We have John Deloney of a woman says, I want my ex to drain his 401k to pay child support. In a rare situation, John Deloney is stunned at this woman. Fair use, and I'm going to get a copyright for this, but here we go.
Brought to you by Refi. Refinance your defaulted private student loans today at yrefi.com/Ramsey.
Come on, Dave.
So my ex-husband has not been able to hold down a job due to his health, and he has not paid alimony or child support in 5 months. His only assets are his 401k and a little bit of the equity in the house that I got in the divorce. That he gets that equity when I refinance when I finish school. So I'm wondering if it's fair to ask him to cash out some of his 401k to pay his responsibility. I know there's huge punishments, but he's working on disability, and that can take a long time, but he's got no other assets to feed his kids.
Shoosh.
See that? Even these gump ass niggas is like, wow. Why? Even they are like, damn, disability. He's not able to work. If he's not able to work, send the kids over there. All right. Nope. You got the divorce. You got the house of the divorce, and he's not working. And it gets worse than this. They are stunned. These guys that usually cape for these broads, they're stunned.
What a mess. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna fall on his kids on the back end, right?
Yep.
Yeah, right. Like, I'd rather he, keep his kids alive now than, I don't know. Well,
I mean, no, but they're gonna be propping him up right now, or they're gonna be propping him up in the future. If he cashes it out, then he's gonna be calling them when he's old and can't work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me ask about your situation. Are you unable to support them right now without his check?
I'm getting some financial support from my family, but I'm going through school. I've still got years to go before I can have any training that can pay anything more than fast food.
Okay.
Wow. So she ain't got no future, and then she going to school, so she finessing the student loans.
Okay.
So.
They got nothing. They know she's terrible.
I feel like fair is that word is stuck with me. I'm like, is it fair?
It's the wrong answer. It's the wrong question.
It's more like what is necessary to keep the roof over our heads and keep the kids fed and keep the basics here. I wouldn't use it as a punishment, and I don't think you are. You sound like a lovely person.
Is he for real hurt, or is he trying to end around not having to pay?
No, I believe it's genuine. He can't work.
Okay, so let's take the alimony piece off, because that's a third rail right now. Let's pretend y'all are still married. I know that's a big stretch. Okay, your husband, who's working in your home, gets hurt, and he can't make any more money.
Yeah. Now what?
Y'all have to have some hard conversations about the house you live in, and you think, I'm not going to disrupt the kids' lives. The kids' lives are already really disrupted. I need to go to school right this minute so that I can finally get a degree, so I can finally get to earning some real money, so I can take care of everybody long term. That makes sense, unless you can't afford to do it right this second.
So our housing, that we refinanced this house when it was at the bottom of the interest. My interest rate is 2.6. My mortgage is $1,000.
Okay.
I can't rent a studio apartment in Utah for under $1,000.
No, I got you. So I get it.
Financial sense means that the kids and I stay here. If I was still married to him, we would keep this house. If we were still married, I would ask him to petition some kind of hardship to get into his 401k. His parents are paying his rent. I guess my parents are paying my mortgage.
Yeah, I mean, you can contact your attorney and you can say, hey, I want him to forego his stake in the equity of this house. That didn't put cash in your pocket.
He's threatening he needs to do a bankruptcy because of his credit card debt since the divorce, and so he's threatening that he needs a bankruptcy. And I'm worried that this is an asset in his name.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think you're grasping at straws here.
Finally, John, you've been on here 12 Simps of Cheesemas. Finally, nigga. Finally, you woke up. Because there's a lot of bitter women like this. There's a ton of them. And they will make it about the kids, and it has nothing to do with it. They're just bitter, broad syndrome.
Yes.
Destroyers of families and children. Right here, the ghetto. This is why you have this continuing destruction of family, where they think she's right. She's everything but right. She loud and wrong.
Has the modern dating landscape confused you? Have many of the standards that you heard, you're kind of tired of hearing about, and you're wondering, what does it all mean? Well, look no further. Join us talking about the monetized dating marketplace right now on Locals, and it is CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can create a free account to join the conversation between the Coach Gang members, but also on Sunday, we do a live stream demonstrating all aspects of the monetized dating marketplace. And coming soon in 2025, you're going to have access to a sample of the monetized dating marketplace course where you can get information related to how to participate in the monetized dating marketplace and or how to understand it, so you're not out here spinning your wheels trying to figure out how you're going to best deal with the monetized dating marketplace. Listen, everything and every aspect of dating is monetized. We just want to relieve the frustration that you might have about it. So the best way to do it is make a free account right there on Locals, CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can get access to those live streams, but create a free account. Just join the conversation. I am the only one covering this conversation from this point of view. And yes, I am ahead of my time. Get ahead of the information before you're priced out.
She lied it wrong. And she got custody. This is why I say these women keep the custody away from the father. The father finally walks away. He's a deadbeat. And guess what? Your kids end up fucked up too in the same cycle. And 60 years later, kick the can down the road. You wonder, generation 1, 2, and 3. Now you got modern women. He's like, you grasping at straws. You got nothing. Just move on with your life. Go get a job. Go do something, bitch. You got nothing.
Okay.
He owes you money. The bank says he does. Morally, he owes you money. He doesn't have any.
He don't got none. You trying to bleed the turnip dry. You trying to get blood out of a turnip, and it's done. You got nothing. What do you want him to do? Drain his 401k. What's in there? $20,000?
How much is in this mystical 401 that you think he can give you?
That's the question.
He has $250,000 in it.
250.
And how old is he?
He's 42 years old.
And he's done working? Is he gonna just have to fight with disability forever?
He's going to have to fight to get on disability. He hopes that he can rejoin the workforce someday, but based on his last 10 years of health, I don't see how it's possible. He's hitting early dementia.
Okay. So
you see the reaction? See, these guys can't react like me. Did you see the reaction when she said he's hitting early dementia and he's disabled? He can't work. So jack him for his only thing, which is the 401k. You took him for the house. You got him outside the house. You see their reaction when she said dementia. Look at this. Watch this again. They couldn't even glitch.
In the workforce someday, but based on his last 10 years of health, I don't see how it's possible. He's hitting early dementia.
Okay.
Even the Gumps are like, this is one evil beast.
It's an evil world we live in.
But what do we do? Kid gloves still. Kid gloves. Nobody smacks no sense into these bitches. Nobody calls them an evil bitch. And I'm going to tell you, man, the comment section went in on her. And I was proud for a second. Because I was like, look at he's shaking his head. He like, wow. Public service announcement. Never, ever date this woman. 99% of the listeners hate this woman. 1% of the listeners are her cousin. I pray this man lives until he's 90. This might be the most moral, reprehensible call I've ever heard on this show. The moment she said he has early onset dementia, my jaw hit the floor. He's getting early dementia, and this wonderful ray of sunshine wants to take his money. Girl, get a job. All right, John and George are literally speechless. They need to hold this woman accountable, but they won't. They won't. I hope she reads every comment. I bet this injury is 100% the reason that she divorced him. Facts. She divorced him when he was down on his luck. She broke but holding a $500,000 life insurance policy on her ex-husband. This is going to end in Dateline. I didn't get to that point because I got to speed up. But she has a $500,000 life insurance on him too. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But of course, men are not seen as utilities.